Hola, hola, hola guys, it's me and I'm coming to you with a review. I'm going to go over two products from the same line, and today's topic is foundation and concealer, and I've been using for quite a while now the foundation and concealer from Kat Von D. This is the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation and Lock It Concealer. So I'm going to be showing you guys the products on my face. Right now my face is bare. I have absolutely nothing on it. So I'm going to put this foundation on, and I have my Black Beauty blender with me to do that for you guys. So I'm going to show you how it looks on my face, and after I show you how it looks in the coverage and all that stuff, I will let you know what I feel about it. Is it worth it? Is it a good product, or what have you? Before anything, the color that I have is in light 44. That is the color that I have here. Now this foundation comes with quite a number of different shades. I'm pretty sure that most, if not almost all of you ladies out there can find a color that best suits you. This color that I got is a little on the cool side, but it has a little bit of neutral in it, because my skin tone, I don't know, it's kind of confusing. I can get away with cool tones, but I can also get away with neutral tones, so it's kind of weird. But I got this color to neutralize the redness in my face because I have a lot of redness if you don't see that. So enough talking, and time to go into it, shall we? Okay, so I tried out both products best as I could. I think the lighting is a little off or a little too bright. If it is, I apologize in advance. But as you can see, I think you can pretty much see the difference that the foundation definitely does on my skin, and the concealer. First of all, the concealer, it's not so light. It's not as light as I would usually get it. The color that I'm using is the L11 Neutral, but I actually do like it, because a mistake that a lot of us do is when we want to cover, you know, dark spots under our eyes or anything like that, we try to get a lighter color and cover it up, and that really doesn't do the job. What it does is it just accentuates the problem. You want to get something that's gonna be, you know, almost your skin tone, and then if you want to brighten, then you brighten. That's pretty much what I do. I don't want to accentuate by putting such a light concealer. I like something that will be a little closer to my skin tone that I can conceal better, and then if I want to brighten, put some type of brightening agent under. Usually I like the Age Rewind from Maybelline, and I usually put that under, or rather on top of this concealer. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the foundation. First thing I'm gonna tell you off the bat, if you are not into full coverage, this is not for you. This is a 100% full coverage foundation. A little bit goes a long way with this foundation. It took me a couple of times to get the right amount on the foundation because I felt like I just needed to... The boyfriend is calling me. As I was saying before, I was interrupted by my darling. This foundation is full coverage. A little bit goes a long way, which was my entire point of what I was saying. It may take you a bit, you know, of experimenting to get used to it, but I'm telling you, I mean, the instruction says 1 pump. I actually use less than a pump, maybe half a pump. It really depends on how much coverage you need, but if you need more coverage, obviously the foundation is buildable. In my opinion, you don't want to build up too much, because it's gonna look, it's just gonna give you a really clumpy look. You're gonna look kind of clumpy if you put too much of the foundation, and this is including the concealer as well. The concealer is also full thick coverage, thick consistency. A little goes a long way, which is why you saw that I just put like little dabs, because I really had to learn the same thing with the concealer. I had to do the same thing. If you put too much, it's going to definitely clump around your eye. It's definitely going to be noticeable, because this formula is 100% full coverage. But it's an awesome thing, because if you need full coverage, you know, it's definitely available for you there if you need that. So that's really a great thing. I love the assortment of the different colors that they have for different skin tones. It's really great. If you're not 100% sure, I suggest that you go to your local Sephora and speak to a sales rep there. I spoke to a sales rep, which is why I got the color that I got, because I was gonna get a lighter coverage, but she recommended this one because it had like a cool tone, but it was kind of more on the neutral side, so it was benefiting me. So I really liked the color that I received, and in my overall opinion, I really think that it's a good product. Staying power is pretty good, not a lot of transfer, which was really great and surprising for me as far as a full coverage foundation goes, because in my opinion, you know, over the years of trying full coverage foundations, because they're full coverage and because they're thick, it tends to transfer. But this one had minimal transfer. I sweat through it. I even went to the gym one time wearing it, and the foundation surprisingly stayed on, including the concealer. You know, humidity, summer, it really did a great job. So that, 2 thumbs up. So I'm going to give you guys the go ahead with this foundation. If you're interested in this foundation, give it a try. Again, if you're not into full size, if you're not in why do I keep saying full size? Full coverage. If you're not into full coverage foundations, if you need something that's like a lighter sheer coverage, this foundation is not for you. This foundation is for people who want to have medium to full coverage, who want to be able to put a little bit, but if you need some more of that coverage, it's definitely available for you in this formula. All you have to do is keep building it up. Another thing that I felt that it was best applied with the Beauty Blender. I did use it with the Beauty Blender. I used it with a brush as well. My personal opinion, I felt like the Beauty Blender was better, only because it kind of, you know, thinned out the formula a little bit, so it wasn't so overly full coverage. You know, if you want, you know, a really intense full coverage, then I suggest you probably use the brush, and the brush is also available in her line. She has a brush that goes with this foundation. I, however, personally enjoy the sponge. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked this little review. I hope you got something out of it. You can definitely find these products on Sephora, find it on Ulta, go in store. I will include the link below this video if you're interested in the product. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Adios.